We had just finished building up La Bourgette. Then we happened to think that the kids were no more kids. So there is another choice we had to make a center, something for the adults. The Rotary Club gave us money in the years 77, something like that, yes, when we opened the Grand Réal. This is a place where adults are working and living, for some of them. And they gave us money, and they decided to have one of the Rotary members becoming a member of our organization, which was a very good thing. And we asked them to help us with our restaurant. And they did it. The first thing they did, that every year, and it still works, the first Thursday on July, they have their regional meeting as an evening meal at Grand Réal. And they are presently 120 people coming, which is quite a job. It's work for 1 week for our people for preparing that. I think clients are very, very important. This third party of people in the restaurant are very important, because the waiters can speak with them. One of them said, "But look at Arlette, how she changed. Do you notice the change?" But we didn't really notice it. And they said, "But she has so much improved." And it is one person who said, "But does she know how to write?" "No, she doesn't." You should learn her. She could note the orders from the clients." We never had the idea, because we were accustomed to Arlette, who remembers everything. But the image of giving her a pencil and a note, and she learned how to do it. Another step was during the holidays of the waiters in the restaurant, they went to another restaurant on another place. And they have seen that there people were dressed with black trousers or black skirt, and white. And said, "Why don't we have that?" Yeah. And we did it. And their behavior as waiters changed when they were dressed themselves in white and black. So we need the help from outside. We have different types of production. We have a big agricultural production of vegetables. It is important that it works. They are so close to what is good, what is good for people. And this gives them another place. They are not those for whom things are done. They are those who do things for other people. And what they do is so good that other people come and buy it and say that it is good. That's very important for them. We have goats. We are making goat cheese. This transformation from one thing to another shows that transformation, that change is possible. The same with the bakery at La Bourgette, where children experience, of course, that with flour and water and a good fire, you can make bread, and in the evening you can eat a piece of your bread. But they also experience the symbolic, that even if there is only flour and water, even if it is difficult, a change is possible. At Grand Réal, we also have place where they are working with iron, which is another changing material. And we have the crockery, where they are working with earth. We have an olive oil mill, and that's a story from the EU. And we applied for help for planting olive trees. And this again was a way for us to bring something back to the other villages, because we got this subvention, we got this money. We got this money for people with autism, and the other villages got it with us. So everywhere there were olive trees planted with the money of the EU. And then the Lord Mayor said, "It's okay, but we have no mill." And George said, "I know, we will do a mill at Grand Réal," which is another way that if you happen to come in December, you know that there must be the first frost before you pick the olives. And if you come to Grand Réal, you will have a lot of tractors, a lot of cars coming, people from the different villages bringing their olives to have their oil made at Grand Réal. And this gives another, how could I say, status to the place. It's not a hospital, it's a place where you can buy goat cheese, where you can go to a good restaurant. We include this civil society into the restaurant and into the place Grand Réal, where there are always people coming, and it's very important. Because if you have no flow of just people being there, you can't include autistic people, and you can't tell them that they have to change their behavior and things like that. That's very important.